Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm diving deep into a topic close to our hearts but critical to our spiritual journey. The warning given to false prophets as revealed through Scripture. This is an earnest message not just to those who lead others knowingly or not, away from the truth, but also to those who might be led astray. Let's start in the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verses 27 and 28. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are like whitewashed tombs, which outwardly appear beautiful, but inside are full of dead people's bones and all uncleanness. So you also outwardly appear righteous to others, but within you are full of hypocrisy and lawlessness. Here Jesus condemns the superficial purity that masks moral corruption. It's a powerful reminder that true righteousness requires sincerity and internal purity, not just external appearances. Moving on to Matthew 7:21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. This warns us that simply professing belief isn't enough. Our actions must reflect God's will to truly be part of his kingdom. In Ezekiel 13:7, God questions the false visions and lying divinations claimed by some prophets, showing that deceit in his name won't go unnoticed or unpunished. This ties into the warnings in 2 Peter 2:1-3. Where false teachers secretly bring in destructive heresies, even denying the master who bought them, bringing swift destruction upon themselves. And verse 17 of the same chapter calls them waterless springs and mists driven by a storm, promising refreshment and guidance but delivering none. Jeremiah 23:31 also brings a stark warning. Behold, I am against the prophets, declares the Lord, who use their tongues and declares the Lord. Here, the Lord is directly confronting those who falsely claim his sanction. Matthew 23:13 is just as stringent. But woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you shut the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. For you neither enter yourselves, nor allow those who would enter to go in. It's a grievous thing to hinder others' spiritual journey by falsehood and hypocrisy. In Deuteronomy 18:20, the law was clear about the fate of a prophet who presumes to speak in God's name. Anything he has not commanded or speaks in the name of other gods, that prophet must die. This underscores the seriousness with which God views the role of a true prophet. Finally, in Revelation 22:15, it states, outside are the dogs and sorcerers and the sexually immoral and murderers and idolaters and everyone who loves and practices falsehood. This vividly illustrates the eternal consequence of living and promoting falsehood. My dear friends, these scriptures are not just ancient texts, but living words that guide us. They caution preachers against leading others astray by speaking falsehood and not truly speaking for God. They call each of us to seek truth, to live truth, and to promote truth. Let's carry this message in our hearts and be vigilant. Let's commit to being seekers and speakers of truth, so that we might live in the light of God's grace and extend it to others around us. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, in all things, seek the truth.